What's up, y'all? We back with another vlog. Got Young Bucket over here, man. We caught a load leaving Texas, guys, going over to Reno, Nevada. We just shut it down last night right here inside of Arizona, and it's crazy, man. You guys can't see it through the mirror back there, but we got two cop cars behind us, and they gonna pull us over, talking about they doing a lightweight DOT inspection. So they want to see the log book. We showed them our log books. Everything was good with the log. And then, you know, so my whole thing is, if you're doing a basic DOT log book inspection, what you want my BOL for? I told you where I was going. So I gave you my BOL. Now we got both of them back there. I don't know what they discussing. I know what they really want to do. They really want to search up in here, like as if we running drugs or something down this highway, man. But that's not the case, man. And I'm definitely going to let them know that, no, you can't violate my rights. You know what I mean? You have no probable cause to search my vehicle. I haven't done anything wrong. And if you're just doing a DOT inspection, there's no need for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they really want to do, man. They got my paperwork, they got my license, they got his license, they back there checking the log book, and yeah, it is what it is. Let me hold your phone. What's your code in case he come back? How do you?
1996-23.
1996-23. Okay, so I know how to get to your logs. Yeah. And this one will be on my phone. We just go up. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, so like I say, man, the logs is good. We just started driving. We ain't even been driving but about an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to the pilot to get some coffee, and they out here just fucking with people, man. So we about to see where this go, guys. You know what I mean? He been back there at his car. I guess he running my name, and that's usually where the problems start to arise. When they pull you over, they go back there and they run your name, and then they get to probably seeing all that stuff that I was arrested for and a lot of my old record. And then that's when the whole program starts to change, and they come back with a lot of other funny questioning. But I'm not gonna give him too hard of a time and fuck with him too bad, because I don't want to be out here stuck on the side of this road like this. We trying to get to Vegas and get to our room and enjoy the pool, man. We out here just rolling. We just got through sending up a prayer to the Most High, and I know He got us covered right now. You know what I mean? But you was just doing a DOT inspection after you checked our log books and I showed you my license. He should have just waved us on down the road. So let's see where this goes, man. Just giving y'all an update, man. We've been right here for about what, 20 minutes now? 30 minutes, right? Yeah. So how does checking our log book, which that's right here on the phone. I showed him that, so that was in compliance. You know what I'm saying? He went up there, checked my license plate. Registration is good. License is good. Not on probation or parole. No warrants or nowhere. Why is it taking you so long back here at your car, man? They back there discussing how they really want to approach us.
Over here.
Yeah.
Why are they pulling you over?
I don't know. I'm about to see. I'm about to see right now. He ain't coming back to the truck with my paperwork and stuff.
When I sent your logbook to me, it shows you driving and you're not driving. You're driving, but you're over here.
Right, because mine is just still resetting. I could switch, but we just left from driving in Albuquerque, and I forgot to log off of mine last night. Let me show you my phone. No bullshit. Let me show you. This is my son. I'm training him anyway. Yeah, I could drive, but you can see where mine is still resetting. I still got 6 hours to reset because I forgot to log off. I just logged off a few hours ago, sir. Okay. But I don't mind switching with him, McGregor. I have no problem with that.
Well, the problem of it is that false logbook because you're driving on his log.
Oh, well.
That's a no-no.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah.
When I asked you to send me the log, your log got sent to me.
Right.
And it showed you still driving. But you're obviously not driving.
Yeah, well, we just started driving, so we was just trying to finish the trip out by just switching the hours up. We only got 6 more hours to go.
Where's your logbook at? Oh, I got your logbook.
Yeah.
Yours hasn't reset yet?
Mine haven't reset. I forgot to log off. We just left a hotel room, so I should have been reset. But when I looked at my phone this morning a few hours ago, I didn't log off, and I forgot to log off, so I did that, and I was just waiting for the reset.
Okay, but the thing is, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put you out of service.
He needs some milk.
Okay. But that's why I came up here again, because I'm looking at the logbook saying that's the co-driver's logbook, not the driver's logbook.
Yeah, but I mean, he can't take the wheel. Nope. He has his license. You know what I mean? He still has hours. I think I'm not out of.
I'm gonna go back and look at his.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be in violation for the false logbook for driving on his log, and his hours are counting towards you. That's a violation too. It's an out of service.
All right.
All right. Hang tight. I'm right back up here with you.
Yeah, the bullshit. That's called, man. Anything to fuck. You hear that, Peaches? Yeah, I guess, I don't, you know what I mean, for 10 hours or whatever, man, that's cold, because Tink should have been driving and I wasn't logged in on mine. Simple fucking mistake, man. That's cold, man. I don't know, babe, I'm about to see. This bullshit, y'all. Let's see what they gonna do, man. I'll tap back in a minute. Hey, McGregor, I wanted to tell you, sir, I'm like, it was just an honest mistake, man. I didn't try to do nothing sneaky and switch seats and shit and all that, sir. I forgot to log off, man. Like,
I'm not writing any tickets. Right?
Thank you, man. I mean, if we could just simply switch the seats, I'm sorry.
I can't do that.
Wow.
Because if he got stopped down the road, he would get hammered for a false logbook if you were driving. You drove on his hours.
Right.
All right. He's not out of service. But once he gets in the driver's seat within the next 10 hours and starts driving, he's in violation of a false logbook. So the next person can put him out of service and write him a ticket.
But doesn't he have, we just started driving, doesn't he still have enough time for us to make it?
Because the false logbook, the hours showing on his logbook are not his hours. It's not a true and accurate representation of his activity. It's your hours of driving on his logbook. So you're a false log because you're driving on his log. He's got a false log because he's allowing you to drive on his hours. I'm not placing him out of service because he's not driving while with a false log. But once he gets in the driver's seat and starts to drive, then he has a false logbook and can get arrested and can go to jail and can get a ticket. So what I'm doing is the best I can do to help both of you out. Here's your registration book and your little in your driver's license. Grab your dad's too. I'm not issuing you any citations, so I'm not going to hit you in the pocket. I'm going to make you park up here at the pilot in Winslow for 10 hours till 7 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
7 o'clock tonight, you both got a 10-hour restart. You can take off on your trip from there.
All right, well, that's where we was headed anyway. What is this right here?
This is just an inspection report.
Okay, okay.
Not a ticket, no fines, no nothing.
All right, thank you, man. I won't do this again.
Okay, one's for you, one's for me. That way I can't add violations. You can't take any off.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate that. No ticket too, man. It's crazy. I just told her we got to start setting our fucking alarms. I mean, you know, you get there late, you forget to log off, and then I woke up this morning, it's like, fuck.
No,
yeah.
It happened.
I know.
It happened.
Yeah.
The only bad thing is I just happened to stop you.
Right.
Out of how many trucks on the road.
Right.
And that's all I'm doing is I'm letting like 5 or 6 trucks.
So what exit is it up here? It's 331, isn't it?
No, it's I think it's 255. You'll see
that's where we was headed.
The
anyway.
pilot.
All right.
Right over there.
So at 7 o'clock. Should he log off now?
Yeah, turn himself off.
Turn it off. All right, so we'll go on up to the pilot.
At 7 o'clock tonight.
Mine should be
10 hour Arizona time, which I think we're same time as California.
Okay.
So at 7 o'clock tonight, you guys can jump in here and down the road you go.
All right, thanks, man. All right. Sorry about that, All right, man, so we tap it back in. Me and Young Bucket right here, man. You know what I mean? I was gonna do it while we was out there on the road, but it was raining on us a little bit and we was just still kind of shook up about that traffic stop, quote unquote, you know what I mean? Checking our log books. And that man really did go deep into our log books, guys. You know, I thought I was being slick, giving him Young Cluckett's log, right? So I handed him the phone to show him that the clocks was good. We got a whole bunch of driving hours left and a whole lot of work shift hours left, plenty hours left before our 30-minute break. 8-hour clock ran out. The whole 9, man. Those of you that drive trucks, you know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, he grabbed the phone. He must have did something slick and actually sent his log from his phone and emailed himself, right? So he comes back to the truck. I guess that's what they was back there trying to figure out what they was gonna do. But long story short, they caught us up in our little lie, man. But like I told him, it wasn't intentional. If I was trying to be sneaky about something, when you stopped us, sir, I would have just, we could have easily switched seats. You know what I mean? So what it was on his log, he was able to see, man, it was just the airbags adjusted. He was able to see, you know, I guess his license number had came up on his new license, man. But the whole thing about it is, man, he didn't give us no tickets. Thank God for that, right, Bucket?
Yeah.
No tickets, y'all. But the man wanted us, he put us out of service for 10 hours, guys. He told us to pull up to the nearest truck stop, which we here now. You know what I mean? For me, this was the nearest one, the one that's closest to Las Vegas. You know what I mean? He wanted us to, he put us out of service for 10 hours, man. So I told him, like, man, we just woke up. Can we just switch seats? Da-da-da-da-da. He's like, nah. He said, I'm not going to follow you. You can go ahead and continue your trip, or you can go ahead and pull to the nearest truck stop and wait it out for 10 hours. You know what I mean? So we would have stopped at 10 hours, man. It's 12 o'clock now. 12:30, actually. That was 9 o'clock when that happened. 3.5 hours later, we would have been sitting there in the damn truck stop till what time? What, 7 p.m.? He wanted us to sit there to 7 p.m. Then we would have to jump back on the highway after sitting up. You know what I mean? It ain't like we got no damn sleeper. We are in a day cab. He clearly saw that, but he didn't care, man. If we would have left at 7, we would have got to Vegas at like midnight, man. That would have blew our whole plans, man. We plan on going to hit the gym. You know what I mean? It's a nice restaurant that we trying to go check out when we normally visit Vegas, man. We want to go lounge out by the pool, guys. So like they say, man, no risk, no reward, man. I went on and risked it and just kept driving, and you know, we about what, an hour and a half away from Vegas, man. You know what I mean? An hour and 44 minutes, actually 111 miles, man. And probably about 30, 40 more miles from where I'm at now after I get this fuel will actually be all the way up out of freaking Arizona, man. But at least we know now, don't do that, you know what I mean? Don't play with the logs, guys. You know what I mean? They serious about them logs. Just because you got 2 logs running and you got 2 people in the truck, whoever's logged in, that's who better be behind the wheel. And you know, to put us out of service like that, when this guy, my son, had about an easy 9-10 hours left on the clock. Like I said, we had just left our hotel, man. But so much for that, man. Like I say, I went on and kept pushing. And he said go to a truck stop. That's where we at right now, just to get some fuel. And we're gonna go ahead and finish this trip, man. So I'll tap back in with y'all, man, once we touch Sin City, y'all.